Tēnā koutou katoa, ko Georgie Jacobs tōku ingoa no Aotearoa hau, no mai, hara mai. My name is Georgie, I'm from New Zealand, welcome to my channel. So last week I started a new playlist on the 12 zodiac signs and their traits. So I did Capricorn, and today I'm going to do Aquarius. But before we start that, I just want to say thank you to all the new subbies that have come on board with me. I hope you enjoy the contents that I have for you, and also those that have been walking with me on the journey since I first started. Thank you very much for your wonderful comments, and I hope you enjoy this series as well. So without further ado, we're going to get on with Aquarius. But before I do that, I just wanted to let you know that Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces are the last star signs of the zodiac, of the 12 zodiacs. So they're the last ones. So Aquarius being an air sign, Sagittarius, let's start that again. Sagittarius being the last fire sign of the zodiac, then Capricorn, the last earth sign of the zodiac. Then we have, of course, Aquarius, which is the air sign, the last air sign. And then probably next week I'll do Pisces, which is the last water sign of the zodiac. And then we go into the new, which starts at Aries. So I've got to catch up with Aries. So I've only got 3 that I need to catch up with. So I thought I'd just spread it out so it makes it a bit more interesting. But on that, enough guff from me. Let's get on with this one. So let's check out Aquarians. Aquarius is actually the final air sign, which is what I just said, which means it deals with all air-related concepts. From macro perspective, of all the zodiac signs, Aquarius is undoubtedly the most innovative, progressive, rebellious, and humanitarian. But while Aquarius can often be found planning a revolution or proudly flaunting their funky fashion sensibility, they also have an often overlooked sensitive side that requires appreciation, support, and love. Right, let's get into it a little bit further. Air energy is all about the mind, intellectual, curious, and deeply social. The air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are passionate about interpersonal dynamics. As the last air sign in the zodiac, however, Aquarius takes these concepts to a whole other level. Aquarians is represented by the water bearer, hence the aqua, the mystical healer who bestows water on life, or life upon the land. Represented by the star card in the tarot, Aquarius can be visualized as a larger-than-life mythical being with one foot firmly placed on the soil, representing a sense of being grounded, and one position in the water. Aquarius is holding a vase which pours new streams of inspiration to cultivate longevity, healing, and hope. Here it's important to remember that Aquarius is removed from this process. From this vantage, we can see that Aquarius is positioned as an independent entity, separate from the life-giving hydration. It offers the cracked soil. In this respect, Aquarius exposes its deep connection to community. Rooted in teamwork, collaboration, and the concept of the greater good, Aquarius is determined to make a powerful difference in the world. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet that governs innovation, technology, and surprising events. Uranus perfectly mirrors Aquarius' distinctive attitude, complementing the non-traditional nature of the visionary air signs. Aquarius are big thinkers, but mustn't forget their immediate surroundings. These water bearers can become so focused on implementing widespread reform that they neglect their family and friends, gaining the reputation of being distant in relationships. Aquarians should remember that progress always starts on a micro level and advocates empathy and compassion wherever possible. Oh, this is I'm loving this because it's all knowledge. I mean, it's one person's perspective, but hey, if you know nothing about a person, you can always look at these things and see if, if they have some of these, if they resonate with some of these traits. So let's find out what Aquarians are known for. As the humanitarian of the zodiac, this sign has a reputation for being eccentric, unique, and marching to the beat of their own drum. As well as being cold, aloof, and somewhat detached. Here's the thing, Aquarius hates small talk. Aquarian is totally disinterested in petty gossip and frankly could care less about people pleasers' niceties. The zodiac sign is committed to creating a large-scale impact from the ground up, which means these revolutionaries are all about macro change, not micro change. Aquarians aspire to move the needle through radical social progress. So if they seem disinterested, it's likely because the issue at hand isn't community focused. Every Aquarian is a rebel at heart. These air signs don't mesh well with authority figures. You can often spot air signs through their offbeat fashion, sensibilities, unusual hobbies, and nonconformist attitude. I think we all got a little bit of that in us. I know I do. Mind you, I have Aquarius in my birth chart. As a fixed sign, Aquarius definitely has a stubborn streak. When this sign makes its mind up, there's no going back. Aquarius' hard-headedness can get them into trouble from time to time. Once Aquarius is committed to a new system or approach, it's hard for them to look at the situation from a different perspective. This is often considered as Achilles' heel. Now, if you remember when I did Capricorn last week, they ruled the knees. Now, with Aquarius, it says that they rule Achilles' heel. In fact, in medical astrology, Aquarius governs the ankles. Aquarian stems from strong righteous conviction, and it's quelled as soon as an Aquarius gets the chance to enact change. Because these water bearers are so deeply motivated by the spirit of egalitarianism, what? They enjoy teamwork and participating in communities of like-minded individuals. I don't even know how to say that word, egalitarianism. Okay, so basically, they're a fixed sign, so, like they said, they're not interested in small talk. They rather just get to the crux of anything. But if it's not community-based, they're really not interested. They like working as a team, working with other like-minded people. Okay. Who should Aquarius avoid? Aquarians need plenty of space and time on their own to reflect, form ideas, and plan their role in the revolution. Ultimately, freedom is of the utmost importance for Aquarians, who view challenges to their independence as power-hungry attempts to control them. To win an Aquarian's trust, don't try to rein in their quirks or keep them from flying their freak flag high. Aquarius thrives on shock value. Traditional earth signs Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn might find Aquarius unpredictable and non-traditional. Unpredictable and non-traditional approach unsettling. Oh, I see. As they prefer stability and routine. Additionally, sensitive water signs Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces could struggle with Aquarius' tendency to keep emotions at arm's length, seeking deeper emotional intimacy than Aquarius typically provides. Although Aquarians can make a relationship work with any zodiac sign, these water bearers must remember that compromise is extremely important. Not everyone is going to care about the same things, but that's what makes the world a beautiful place. So who is the best match for Aquarius? Alright, Aquarius loves the fearlessness, autonomy of the fire signs, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, and the intellectual connection of fellow air signs, Gemini and Libra. But when it comes to Aquarius compatibility, there's no sign that's totally off limits. Fundamentally, Aquarius is attracted to fellow revolutionaries, people who are spirited, passionate, and dedicated to make the world a better place. No matter the zodiac sign, Aquarians are drawn to friends and lovers who aren't afraid to break the rules. Or, at the very least, don't mind Aquarius' steadfast commitment to the cause. Because Aquarians are always thinking big pictures, partnerships just about an interpersonal dynamic. Hang on, let's try that. Because Aquarians are always thinking big picture, partnership isn't just about an interpersonal dynamic. It's actually a political statement. Wow. So that's what it has for Aquarians and the traits that they have. I mean, I find them interesting because I have Aquarius in my birth chart. And so some of these do resonate with me. So let me know in the comments below if any of this resonated with you. And if it did, ka pai. If it doesn't, that's all good too. It's a bit like when you're doing a reading and it's only a guideline, eh? It's not set in stone. But it's interesting learning anyway about the different zodiac signs and the traits that they have. I know that there's more, but that's what I've found so far. I don't want to bore you. I don't want to keep it too long. So on that, I'm going to sign out from here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing my channel. I really appreciate it. But don't forget, you know, have a look at my playlist. See if there's something in there that you know tickles your fancy. Have a look at it. Don't forget to share it so that we can build up my channel. The reason I'm saying that is because I really want to get that silver plaque. Eh? But you need like 100 million people from there, so we've got to start from, you know, the ground up. On that, thank you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for cheering me along. And on that, I'll catch you up in the next one. We'll be doing, so what's coming up next for, you know, the other moonology thing that I have going. Well, on the 1st, which is tomorrow, we have the rain moon in Virgo. So don't forget, they're going to be in 2 separate playlists. This one is all about the 12 zodiacs and their traits. Then I have the Moonology one, and that's where you'll find the different cycles of the moon. Eh? Alright, on that, thank you for being here. Ka kite.